got married. It was a very super Catholic wedding. It was super exciting. Whoever said that, wow, yeah, I agree. I was not prepared for that, It was like 6 hours of church and just a bunch of stuff, And I was the best man, so I had to do a speech at the wedding. And I was like, all right, perfect. And when I was doing the jokes, I was reading the jokes with my girlfriend, and with one of my friends too. And I was like, bro, you can see that is not appropriate. I'm like, hey guys, I'm not a professional comedian. I do this for a living. I know what's funny, I know what works. So first thing I said in the afternoon, like, if everything's going well, I get on the mic and I'm like, hey guys, I don't see Jesus here tonight. Where's Jesus, guys? My best friend's cousin is Jesus, his name is Jesus. He was not at the wedding. No one laughed. It's just like right now, like you guys are watching like cold cringe, Yes, that's exactly what happened, I thought it was hilarious. I wanted to tell you guys, Yeah, also, like the more I get drunk, the harder for people it is to understand an accent, And I was super wasted, So I told my friend, I was like, dude, I don't know if I can do this speech, bro. I'm too drunk, I was like, dude, don't worry about it, bro. I'll put some titles for you, Like, just do it, It sucks. Actually, I met all those guys. That guy right there with the raise your hand, Jafet, Sebastian, and my friend, we're all in an ESL class together. And I remember that class, the ESL class, because I used to always skip that class all the time. And I remember one time the teacher, Ms. Lacana, she's like, hey, if you keep skipping class, you're never gonna get rid of that accent. And I was like, this speech fucking doesn't know. And I'm stuck with an accent, Hey, yes, rest in peace, Mr. Lacana, Yeah, she is. Hey, I want your name out to show your fire, okay? Next year, Let's go. You know what's actually funny about like a ESL class? Like when we come up with that class, they just say like, okay, let's put 40 Mexicans in a classroom together, And there's basically 40 Mexicans, 2 Asians, 1 Indian. They put us all the way in the corner where no one's gonna see us, I went to Pondesh High School, guys, trust me, like we're all the way in the corner right next to the special ed kids, it's true, this is facts, Yeah, so we're all in that class, and they're like, okay, 40 Mexicans to learn from each other English, It's just like, imagine there's 40 people trying to swim, they're like, just throw them in the pool, they'll figure it out, They'll learn, they'll learn. What ended up happening in those classes all the time? We had a friend, his name was Jun Kong. Jun Kong became Mexican, bro. Jun Kong, like basically when he came from Korea, he basically was eating like sushi and like rice for lunch. 3 weeks later, he's eating fucking cochitos, eating tamales and stuff. And he's wearing a Chivas jersey, From fucking Korea, like all this fucking by the original, bro. He's like, guys, I don't want to be called Jun Kong anymore, Right? Call me Juan Kong, And now he owns a taco shop in India. Facts. Yeah, but as I mentioned, like one of the shitty parts about having an accent is that people treat you differently. People are like, fuck this guy, like it's fucking stupid. I go to places, like people treat me like condescending. Use hand gestures. They come up to me. Like I went to ICOP recently with my girlfriend, and this guy basically comes up to me like, the server. He's like, sir, did you say 1 pancake or 2 pancakes? And I was like, motherfucker, I ate for a fucking steak, Yeah, also, like sometimes like I mishear words in my head. I don't know a lot of words. I only know like 100 words. So a lot of the time, basically, like I get confused with words. That's why I did my girl, and she's like, hey, for this relationship to work, we gotta spend quality time and bondage. I have never heard, I didn't know the word, like I said, like I don't know if you know the word for that. All right, bondage, okay, yeah. I get home, I look it up, bondage, I'm like, yes, I got a bunch of viruses in my computer, that guy's I'm telling you, that guy's funny, man, I wanna hire that guy. Yeah, so I come back to her, I'm like, hey, baby, this isn't gonna work, you know, I was raised as a Catholic as a kid, you know, and that's just like, oh, bro, there was like people hanging from the ceiling, there was cages, there were fucking chains, I'm like, what the fuck, you know, yeah, I was like, damn. He's like, yeah, I said quality time and bonding. Bonding. Part of me wanted to try some of the bonding shit, you know?
You're gonna come down now.
What else we got here? Okay, I want to just give a quick shout out to my friends who are here tonight. They were part of my fraternity together. Basically, like, we're all from the desert. We went to college together, College Fullerton, and we founded a fraternity, a college fraternity that ended up turning gay. The fraternity, I don't know if you guys know a lot about fraternities, but fraternities are supposed to be straight, you know? But we don't work from Palm Springs. No, what ended up happening, basically, we let one guy join, you know, one gay guy join. And they're kind of like the same as Latinos, you know, like you let one guy join, be comfortable, the word spreads, you know, they're like, hey man, they like this kid, you know? He invited four more gay guys, 10 more gay guys, 20 gay guys, all this 20, half of the fraternity is gay, you know? It's like, bro, we were like, the fraternity, our name changed from Sigma Pi to Sigma Pi. Sucked, you know? But you know what? Our parties were fucking lit. We had so many girls in our party, like it was insane. I was like, how the fuck do you have so many girls? And the girls were like, oh, we just feel comfortable with you guys, you know? Like, no one's gonna roofie us here, you know? But if you were a guy, you were getting fucking roofied too, for sure. Alright guys, thank you so much for like your time. The next comedian, one time comedy, he should be super nice. He's like one of, honestly, super gay guys in the beginning. So give your best round of applause, noise for Dominic Hudson, guys.
Indio, California, how are we doing? Ask me why I don't live here. Anyways. How's everybody doing now? You guys doing good? Good. Thank you. I went to high school with him. I know, right? I know. Fun.
Yes, I did.
Alright. I'm on stage. Shut up. Alright. As you can tell from the mustache, I was alone on Valentine's Day. Yes, no self-respecting woman would approve this. Even the unself-respecting woman don't approve this. No, girls come up to me at the bar and they tell me, like, you look like your mattress is on the floor. And I'm like, it is, and it gets worse. It's full of air. Dude, it's so rough. Like, being at the bar with the confidence that you can get a girl back to your place, but you know, up at the top of those stairs is the biggest signal to leave the apartment impossible. It's like every night's an away game. It's not good for me. I don't have home field advantage. No, like, you ever tell a girl to slow down because she might pop it? Like, some of you older folks might remember water beds from the 90s. Those are cool. Water beds are cool because if you break that, that's property damage. Property damage is sexy. It's not. When I talk about protection in the room, it's a patch for the bed. I'm going through a hard time right now, like I said earlier. I'm at the point in my life where the only therapy I'm getting is Panda Express fortune cookies. It's not going well. I got a new job though, which is fun. I got a new job, not bad. The one thing I realized I'm attracted to my boss because she is a girl in her early 30s, and she yelled at me, and I'm like, this is weird. I don't like this now. But then I'm like, you know what, I'll talk to my fortune cookies about this. I'll see what they have to say, and then we'll go from there. No, I had a bad day at my job. You know, I had a bad day. I got yelled at work. Bad day at work. It was okay. But, what? Alright, anyways. Got any questions? This question is at the end. I will answer all questions at a later time. Alright, they're having their own show. Everybody else? Alright. Anyways, I yelled at. So, we had to have a meeting of how bad I fucked up at work. It was embarrassing. But, I also like to imagine that other people also have the worst day at work possible. I want to be, in the Secret Service meeting the day after JFK got shot. And they're just what can we do to make the situation better? And then one guy just like, a roof on the car. A roof on the car would have done wonders and saved us a lot of time. No, it's funny because at my new job, I run the job interviews. Like, I get to tell people, you don't look professional enough today. And this is what I wore to work today. I know what I look like. I look like you tried to make someone who peaked in high school in Tony Hawk Pro Skate. Yeah. So the guy with the high school is like, he totally still looks the same. He is getting worse. Anyways, I volunteer with foster care kids. That means I'm a better person than you are. Hold the applause, I know. No, I love working with the foster care kids. I volunteer a week of my time with those kids. They're great. They change my life every year. Like last year, one of them told me, Dominic, you're the best man I know. Really nice. I'm gaining some points. I'm getting out of the negative with some of you. But we're going to go back into it. Ready? So, it was great until I realized he's in the foster care system. That's not saying a lot. He told me his birth dad tried to drown him. I did not. Automatic top 3. Just for showing up. I love working with kids. Working with kids was the best. I don't work with kids anymore. You know, that was okay. I worked at a private school. I didn't like it because I always had to do like entitled kids. And the private schools are weird because they have like weird rules. Like they'll advertise. Like I saw a commercial for a private school that said, here at private school, I'll say it, here at Desert Chapel, we create great members of the community and leaders. And I thought my Coke guy went to Desert Chapel. Great member of the community and a great leader. Just my Coke guy. Your Coke guy sucks. I don't trust your Coke guy. Coke guys are weird. Like my friend was crashing on my couch one time. He was drunk and he's like, hey, my Coke guy's gonna stop through and drop some stuff off. Is that cool? I said, no. And he's like, why? I'm like, you know, I just don't feel comfortable. Like he sells actual drugs. I just like fake drugs. That's not real drugs. And he's like, Dominic, I'm your Coke guy. I was like, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. Thank you. I'm on the apps. Yes, like we talked about earlier, I'm single and alone. Please, somebody love me. Please, thank you. I got one guy, thank you. 2 guys, we'll stop debating now, thank you. Very cheap. No, less. Anyways, I'm on the apps. I don't like the apps because I'll download the apps. I'll swipe through every person I went to high school with, including that guy. What? Yes, I didn't see you.
Wait, now you can.
He's also like 5'3", so he's like...
5'5", motherfucker!
Okay, anyway, we're done. We'll talk later. So, I'll swipe through every person I know, and I'll delete the app, and I'll re-download it 2 weeks later. And I get messages and rematches because I'm cute, but I'll get rematches, and girls be like, oh, you're back? And I'm like, listen, bitch, it's 1:45 in the morning. If things were going well for you, you wouldn't be here either. Nah, I sex all the time. Sex all the time. I'm a fucking genius, like I said earlier. Yeah, shut up. So, I sex all the time. And I sex people sometimes I've never met in person before, because I'm a genius. But, like, I was sexting this girl, and we were sexting back and forth, and it was one of those, like, pre-work jerk-offs. Because if my boss was hot, I gotta get it out of the system. I can't go to work with foggy eyes. I gotta get it out. But anyways, so we're sexting back and forth. I'm sending pictures, and I'm just gonna keep talking over them. So, we're sending pictures back and forth, and then she hits me with a screenshot of every message and every person I follow. And she said, if you would send me $2,000 right now, I'm gonna send this to every person you know. Did you just yawn? Alright. I know, anyways. Where was I? Oh, that's right, I don't have $2,000. And she said, how much money do you have? I said, I have $8. Not very attractive. Doesn't keep the boner going. Not very much. And then she said, well, if you would send me $2,000 right now, I'm going to send this to every person you follow. And I'm like, listen, I'm like 3 drinks and a bad night away from sending it out anyways. Please. Let me know what they say. You'll be doing me a great icebreaker. You'll be doing me a huge favor. We keep going back and forth. I haven't come yet for those keeping score at home. We keep going back and forth, and then she's like, why don't you have $2,000? I said, because I live in California. She said, why don't you ask somebody for $2,000? And I say, does it look like I run in the circle of anybody who has $2,000? Like, hey, buddy, can I borrow $2,000? And you can never ask me why. And of course you know, you're here. Anyways. And then after like 20 minutes of us going back and forth, still not coming, I'm late for work. She hits me with, what's your Netflix password? And as you are all aware, I do not have my own Netflix. I obviously steal from my parents who don't talk to me. All right, guys, my name is Dominic Howard. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day.